welcome to the Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade. You got two old-timers over here today, Andy Strimp and Bob Cooch. We did the show for many, many years, and we're here to help out today because we love the organization that we're involved with. John Reagan is our production man back there, and he's going to be taking the phone calls. And we're going to start this out with showing that awesome video of the guy that had the drone at the park. Have you seen that, Andy?
Yes, I have. You know, this is like a reunion day for Bob and I. We used to do this so many times many years ago. It was like a tradition. It's great to come back here to be in this can studio, this great new can studio. And we had a great parade this year. So I'm very happy and pleased to, along with Bob, to show you this great video, this
yeah, it's awesome, these guys that did this. And we're also wearing hats now, because back when you used to watch the show, I had brown hair and he had black hair. And we got the festive spirit going on, but we're also covering our gray hair. So we want you to enjoy this video. Graciously, we got some help to get this downloaded, because it was put on by the United Riders. And wait till you see the magnitude of this drone effect going over the woods on our parade. It's really, really awesome. So I think what we had to do here was just punch the web PC, I believe it was. And cue it up. So we just hit the
yeah, space bar.
Wait till you see, this is going to be awesome. Talk about it. That's the woods there, Andy. Look at that.
Great. That's actually, I believe, the first Pier 1 there. That's the pier that I worked in. It was a rolling road blocker. As you can see, all the bikes there. We had bikes started to come there after 4 o'clock in the morning.
So the park is broken up into 4 sections, but I mean, the organizational skills to get all the parks parked, and then look at that, all parked on the side, all the roadblockers coming up. And this was done with a drone, and we wanted to thank that organization that put that on our website. So this is going around Dan Ryan Woods before we actually take off. Well, what tier were you in, Andy? The first tier.
I've been with the organization for 21 years, and when I started,
this went on, you know, we not only filled the park, but the bikes were all the way down Western Avenue up to about 115th Street. As we know, it's one of the biggest runs ever. The 40 years that we've been pulling this off. You know, estimates were anywhere from 50,000 to 60,000 motorcycles. But, you know, to see how everybody goes through the woods, I mean, look at that coordination. It's unbelievable. Got John Reagan back here. He's going to be taking phone calls. He's our production manager, and you've seen him on the show. And you know, we came in to step in today because we have some other meetings going on.
That was our 40th year. Now we're entering our 41st year.
All the bikes have toys on them. Everybody's waving in a very festive spirit. We got the county sheriffs over there helping us out. But this video sidecars, Harleys, Yamahas, Suzuki's. Yeah, what tier is that? Do you think that's probably 2 or 3?
This is the motorcycle parade.
So we proceeded up Western, and I believe this might be the parking lot of the guys that provide. Well, there's the drone. Where's that mosquito over there? So this is going down Western Avenue, and it's showing the class of the bikers that helped Chicago.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Well, I have to say about that, this year, we always have supporters on the side, showing some great experience, other great experience. And then also you had a lot of folks that come into the parade that are parked on the sides, and it all worked out great this year. I mean, everyone cooperated. We had a safe parade. We're always looking to help our parade.
We need more help. So, you know, but let's get right into the announcements because there's a lot going on. We lost a very, very dear friend, Rosie E. Nicholas, just this past week. She was member, actually, number 180. She was a passenger, and she worked with balloons and stuff. And we got to update our Toys for Tots people what's going on with that, because I guess the wake's going to be this week, Wednesday. So we're going to show a picture of our young lady over here.
And this was a former member of our organization who helped us out a lot.
Yeah, that's a
And a
picture of Rosie.
And a friend of too many.
A friend of too many, and actually we're going to kind of slide and show what she was involved with, you know. She was part of the balloon team, and a lot of people don't know what the balloon team did. But the balloon team actually would send up balloons in the air to signal the start of the parade and give a call out to thank you to all the people that we lost in our organization and to all the soldiers in the entire country. So normally we would pull this off at about 9/11, and if you look here closely, you'll see the balloons in the right-hand corner. And we were able to do this for many, many years at Dan Ryan Woods until the things start happening with Homeland Security. And I'm going to drop in one more picture because she was a sweetheart. And we're just kind of slip and slide it over here. She used to come to the Orange Bike Productions, the poetry slams. And she was a big part of being involved in the motorcycle community. And there's dear Rosie giving what we used to call the biker poetry slams. Mm-hmm. So God bless her and her family. She's going to be waked out this Wednesday at Richards over there on Archer off of Central. And we want as many people to come out as possible. It's from 3 to 9. Again, she was number 180, and we got up to almost 2,000 assigned numbers now. You know, I found one more picture. This is a cool picture, too.
Our organization, you know, we've been around a long time. A lot of loyal people that work very hard to make it a safe, make it a good organization for the city, to make sure that, ensure that all kids get a toy around Christmas.
And that's actually her and her sister and the man that she fell in love with through Toys for Tots, Michael Nicholas Weird. And we got a caller, so we'll take that caller. John, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
That sounds like Jack.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
what?
Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, how are you?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. We just made a very dear announcement about the loved one that we lost this past week, Rosie. And I'm sure you got some comments about Rosie.
Yes, I do. And she was still an active member.
Good. Yeah, but we don't lose our number. She was number 180 and she was out in Arizona.
You have the wrong toy number for her.
Oh, really? What was her number?
381, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the important thing is that we recognized her. I had one of the old rosters, and I looked her up, and I know things have changed, but we wanted to make sure that everybody know about Rosie, Dawn, and the wake arrangements for this week.
Yes, I just wanted to let you know she was still an active member all these years.
Well, God bless her. God bless her.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see you at Richards on Wednesday, I'm sure.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
do
she's
you
gonna be
think
very well missed.
you think you could bring us a vest like we do traditionally for our members to have everybody sign?
Yes, I will.
Well, you know, speaking of longtime members, Peg, what's your number?
111.
111. So there you go. I mean, Peggy's been around since nearly the beginning, so, and helping the organization in every way she can.
Well,
I will bring the vest
Okay.
and an Afghan for the coffin also we'll have.
All right. Well, we'll see you on Wednesday. There's going to be a lot of people there. You know, dear friend of many in the organization for a lot of years. And when she was in town, she'd help to anybody that was in the biker community, from Hank and Rita Bostelman to Joker to her loving husband, Michael Nicholas. She had a heart of gold.
Yes, she's going to be sorely missed. She did a lot.
She absolutely did.
Yes, too young.
Oh, God. Way too young. Well, Peggy, we'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for the call in and the update.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good show, guys. I'm watching.
Okay. Well, we're doing announcements, so we're going to go now to the next big event that's going to be coming up this week.
Bye.
And that is the Breakfast with Santa. Anybody on Sunday, the 19th, we're going to have a pancake breakfast and coffee, and bring your children.
17.
The 17th, which I believe is Sunday, from 9 to 1 at the Rhine Post, right over there off of Archer and Central Street. And that's put on by Sidney Perez. And so to all our membership and anybody that has some needy children, bring them to our post. It's the VFW post,
5858 South Archer.
2729 58 South Archer. So again, these are a couple of our announcements, and we want everybody to know that the two big events for this week are sadly the passing of Rosie and the pancake breakfast, which we just showed you on
And the
screen.
pancake breakfast, parents like to bring their children there. They
Oh, yeah.
meet Santa,
Santa's gonna be there, absolutely.
pictures with Santa,
Yep.
and an enjoyable time for all. This has been going on for a few years too, so it's another way that we get to share our moments with the community.
And you know, the thing that we still need, right now our toy committee's working really, really hard to fill them letters of requests of toys that we get throughout the year. And if anybody would like to learn more information about that, just go to our website, chicagolandtft.org, and you'll be able to, find out more about where to drop off toys. Because they almost keep fulfilling those letter requests all the way up to Christmas time. Tom Dirtz and his committee do a wonderful job.
And work
His
real
daughter, Danelle, Wendy, you don't see them on the show because they're busy handling them letters. So, one of the things that they talked about the other day was that they need some young members. And there's a thing that happens in June, and we need to call them out and maybe somehow see if we could get them to contact us, because this event is huge, and we're gonna hopefully
And actually, Bob, I'm going to disagree with you. We need members of all ages and all groups.
Okay, so we have to go to the overhead there. But this event happens in June. It's called Motoblot. It's a 3-day motorcycle event, and basically it is involved with getting the people involved in, from mods and rockers to cars. It's a 3-day event off of Ashland and Western. And I believe Larry Fletcher's in charge of that. So Larry, we're going to give you a call out. We need you to get in touch with us because we want to have a presence over there at that event in June.
And it's just not for any style one bike. It's all bikes.
Oh, it's all bikes. It's a 3-day event.
Folks from everywhere.
And they pack them in, but there's a lot of people there from all ages, from vintage to racing, and we want a table at that event.
So mark that on your calendars. Motoblot.
Motoblot. So, our recruiting here today is to try to help more people get involved with our organization because of the wonderful things that we do. And it's not age sensitive. We need from 18 to 80. We won't refuse anybody.
Any help will be of great assistance to us. And when we look for help people that don't drive motorcycles, people that drive motorcycles, people that can help us on corners to block, people to help with toy distribution.
And, yeah, we need you for your public relations abilities, if you're good with handling toys. And this picture is a bit old, but this is what our warehouse looks like now. And Tom and his committee, you're not on this picture, but you got to remember, me and Andy haven't been here in a while. But this is what our warehouse looks like right now with them getting bags and fulfilling the toys. And that was one of our previous toy committees. And that's what our warehouse looks, and they filled the bags and the requests for organizations throughout Chicagoland.
Faces have changed throughout the years
Oh,
in
yeah,
terms
yeah.
of some of the key spots, but the toys still remain there.
The toys still remain there.
We still get the toys, we still distribute the toys.
And I know that, again, we're doing a recruiting process here. We need help. How do you help Toys for Tots? We're going to make it real simple for you. Just watch your TV, and this is how you become involved with Toys for Tots. Just go to our website, give us a call, learn more about the various things that we do. Jack Voss does a great job, and you know what? Jack is not going to do it anymore.
Not for sure. Hopefully, you never know.
And our production guy that's taking the calls today, John Reagan, he's going to be running for office there. And, you know, we're going to have John on here in a few minutes. And Andy, you're going to stay here. We'll just have 3 people on because John is actually taking the calls over there. John, can you talk to us on that other side there? I don't know.
Yes, I can. I do it all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, John, why didn't you come in? Because I think the show ends at what, 7:30?
They're going to give us a few extra minutes, but you know, like in terms of this volunteers, we need all volunteers with motorcycles, without motorcycles. We're looking for people to help the organization. So
And this is the magnitude of what happens. I mean, that's a typical pile years ago. And after we unload the trucks that we unloaded this past year, that's probably what our warehouse looks like. That was one of our large runs back in 2004, and this year was the largest run.
there's a lot of toys there, Bob, and it's consistent year after year. We still have a lot of dedicated riders and people to donate toys throughout the Chicagoland area.
And we're going to just show them again how to get a hold of us. This is one of our old flyers from years ago, and not much has changed.
No, Bob, I want to say, both of you guys are dressed up as in the Christmas spirit, but I try to find my best, at least the long sleeve tee I like the best out of yours.
That's the worst design we ever had.
It's-
I don't
it's-
even
it's
know what the heck
colorful.
he's got on there.
It's very busy. It's colorful, but it's very busy.
Here, give him that hat. Put on the Christmas hat. All right. So John, see, look at John's in the Christmas spirit.
Well, you made me do it.
Well, you have to do it. It's Christmas time. So John, you've been active now 5 years, and I don't know if you're younger than us or not. You got to be younger than
He's
us.
a lot younger than us, Bob.
But are you excited about running for that position to be our website coordinator?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I won't run if Jack is going to stay in. I won't run against him because I think Jack's done a great job. But absolutely.
But John, I saw you on a Triumph. I saw you on a different kind of bike. How did you get involved with Toys for Tots? Maybe your story can encourage the younger generation out there to become involved with us.
Well, I just one time ran into an old friend who happened to be one of the Santa's elves, and he invited me to come along on the run that day. And you know, I enjoyed doing it especially when I got to be an elf right from the get go. And I went out. They told me they were going to do some hospital runs afterwards. I felt you know I should pay back the kindness for letting me in the parade right there, and I started helping along with the elves. I did that for a few years, and
With the real elves.
yes, yeah, the front at the front. And so after a couple of years of doing the elfing and you know both in the parade and at the hospitals and the schools, I thought I'd get more involved.
And that had to touch your heart because I know
absolutely.
our Santa Claus, he goes from Misericordia Home. He used to go to Maryville Academy, St. Joseph's Carondelet.
Yep.
He really goes where the children are in need.
Right.
And once you become involved in that, you have tears in your eyes and you say, you know what, I want to become part of that organization.
There are many days at the end of the day. When you're there, you know you suck it up and you put on the good face and stuff. But at the end of the day, when you're home, sometimes you get a tear in your eye for
Absolutely.
the children that you've met along the way.
Well, here we are 40 years later. Everybody, we become iconic in Chicagoland. I know a lot of people are trying to go to our website to learn more about what's happening with the day of the parade, with whatever we might have had going on that day, and we kind of know there's a lot of things that are very desirable. Just go to our website, and it'll tell you what's going to be happening in the future here to accommodate any needs it might be it toys or things that are going on with our organization. You have to go to our website, which is chicagolandtft.org.
And you can
Yes.
meet our board on the website. You also can see pictures on our website.
Much of our history is in there. More information about our breakfast with Santa Claus this Sunday is in there. You should go on the website and look it all up. Motoblot's a huge event.
Oh, it's huge.
I went there last summer, and I actually tried to pitch this unofficially, of course, but I went around and tried to
And there's
get
all
more of them involved.
all types of bikers. I mean, from Harley riders to hot rodders, or what do you call it, the super bikers, Ducati, Yamaha, Harley. Everybody and anybody that rides a motorcycle is there. It's a huge event, young generation. And Larry Fletcher used to run that. He was from the Chicago Norton Club, actually, many years ago.
Okay,
And he said, if we need a table, we're there.
There was a very big British club there. I don't remember
Yeah, there was
the name. There's a big
Chicago
British
Norton
club
Club.
there.
And they've been around for a long time, actually. I've been a member since 1975. Larry Fletcher used to have a place called the Ace Cafe. And then he started this club called the Mods and Rockers, and now it became Motobot. And he'd be more than happier, real happy to give us a spot there. And that's where
I
we
look
need
forward
be.
to being there.
Okay, well, we're counting on you because you're one of the younger ones. But you know what?
61 next week.
Well, you're still younger than us. But, so we're going to show the people, the audience again out there, if they want to learn more about our organization, I think this flyer is one of the great ones that we've had. Chicagoland Toys for Tots. Go to our website at chicagolandtft.org. The phone number.
773-866 toys. You have to escape on that.
Come to a meeting. Our meetings are Friday nights on the south side, Monday nights on the north side during the season from September through December. All you got to do is walk in, and we'll be glad to welcome you. And I didn't know anybody actually when I first walked into a meeting on my own, and I went there just totally.
And all the meeting
Totally
dates
alone.
are on the website, so you'll be sure to get there. It's either north side meetings or south side meetings. I mean, we're spread out throughout the city.
And John and some of there's we want to wish well to Gio. And that's
Gio.
why Lester couldn't make it. She's got pneumonia. So Lester caught us in a flash because he had to go to the Northside meeting because she's got pneumonia.
Oh, it's a shame.
And,
I didn't hear about that. Yes.
we'll keep our fingers crossed for her and say a few prayers that she recovers fast. She seems like she's dedicated, and what we need is some of the I'll call it new blood. Nothing wrong with the old blood. We're old. We're still around, but it's in our hearts, and that's why we're here because when you get up in years, you want to keep doing two things. You want to keep on living, and you want to help those that need help. And it's children and our veterans, and that's what we do,
And we do a good job at it.
A great job.
I was in the warehouse today, and the toy committee doesn't get as much exposure out. People just don't realize how much work they really do and how busy they are. And,
Well,
it's a big job.
That's what I was trying to say, and we're going to show this picture again. And Tom Dirtz, I apologize, but this was one of our previous toy committees, and there's bags being filled, the toys are on the shelves, and that was back in the day. I'm trying to remember who. Oh, it's our friend Santo, Bob Wapo, Julie, Gina, little Teresa. But they did it years ago, and Tom Dirtz, Wendy, Danelle, they're doing the same thing now, and they're handling thousands and thousands of letters to make sure that those needy families get those toys for Christmas.
That's
And that's
awesome.
what it's all about.
So with that being said, we need new people. Go to our website, and we're just going to show a call out again on how to get a hold of our organization. Just go to our website, Chicagoland. Go ahead, Andy.
Chicagoland Toys for Tots. And again, our phone number is 773-866-TOYS, and it's www.chicagolandtft.org.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Sylvia.